Hello everybody, I'm Manakyn, welcome to the stream. How's everyone doing today? Hello Raph, hello Malu, hello Kiyoma, hello! I'm exhausted. I am very exhausted. I'm glad you guys are joining me today. Happy Friday. I am ready to play some games and stuff. What am I even talking about? No sleep for Kaname Date. So I've no sleep for Manakyn. Thank you very much. You're ready to chill? Well, there's no chill in here because it's like 80 degrees right now. And it's like, you guys know how like, okay, 80 degrees isn't that hot unless you're inside and like there's no good ventilation, and then it kind of becomes an oven and it's like, oh god. So I'm trying to turn on the air conditioner, but you guys know how my air conditioner is has two functions: really hot and really cold. Literally the only way to get room temperature with my AC is to turn on the AC and the heater at the same time. Yeah, it's interesting. Oh, so how's it going, dumb? Yeah. Anyway, what was I talking about? Right, I've gotten so good at chess. I am the greatest chess player ever. And I haven't had Italian food for a really long time. There's a buca di beppo near where I live, but one of the biggest problems with that is that they mostly are family style. Hold on. Let's see. Buca di beppo. Do you know what I want to do with you guys? Do you know what I want to do with you guys? I want to just have a food review where I just look at a whole bunch of menus and just like see what's good. Anyway, yeah. Wait, why did I get a hmm? Why did I get a hmm? I didn't say anything's questionable. Anyway, 100 line. I'm looking forward to playing 100 line. And apparently Ato is in our head. So Ato is currently inside our brain. And yeah. And honestly, if you ask me, the solution to this problem is to die. No, like seriously. The solution is, now we know that Ato can jump from person to person. Unfortunately, we didn't know that originally, so just die, right? Takumi, unfortunately, okay. So there's a rule when it comes to horror movies, okay? The first victim in a horror movie never stands a chance. That's just the reality of, surely I have better Italian restaurants in my area. Okay, you know what? Hold on. Okay. 100 line can wait. I'm gonna do a search. Italian restaurants near me. Okay. Okay, there's a Filippi's Pizza Grotto, but that's also a chain. We got a Buca di Beppo. We got a bunch of pizzerias, but there's a this restaurant is called a ristorante, so it must be Italian. It must be good Italian. Okay, there's a gastro bar. That's not Italian. There's New York pizza. That's not Italian. There's Hey, how's it going, Erica? Also, how's it going, Sam's? There's a burger joint that's not Italian. Oh, a pizza joint. No, that's American. Polly's Pizza. Okay, whenever I look up Italian restaurants, all I get are pizzerias. Okay, I don't think there's a better Italian restaurant. Ooh, what about this one? How? That's so far though. Burgers are very Italian. Yeah, of course, burgers and fries, right? Let's see. This one closes at 8:30. That's a Mexican restaurant. You guys ever have Mexican pizza, aka quesadilla? There's a British pub, but that's not Italian. You guys can't even see what I'm doing right now. I'm just looking at Italian restaurants on Google Maps. There's Pizza Way. Oh, they have lasagna. That must mean they're Italian. Okay, good. Anyway, what am I doing with my life? Anyway, we're playing 100 Line. Do you know what I've been doing recently? I have been decorating my Stardew Valley farm. And when I do it, I'm like, do I have anything better to do? But then at the same time, I realize, do you know what's the great thing about Stardew? Do you know why Stardew is so existing? Do you know why Stardew is so addicting? It's because you are guaranteed progress. Everything you do will always move you towards your goal. It's not like real life, where sometimes you do things and it accomplishes absolutely nothing. Man, real life is depressing. Anyway. Sorry for derailing. Do you not like Buco di Beppo? How come? I mean, there used to be a really good Italian restaurant where I used to live in Santa Monica, but since I moved here, I don't know any good Italian restaurants. There's like a pasta place, but it's not really like Italian. I had a bad experience with it in middle school. Fair enough. Ato Man into the Atoverse.
Anyway, for your remaining 40 days, keep fighting with hope for humanity. Okay, let's get going for the day.
Okay, the solution, I'm telling you, the solution against Ato is just to die. Okay, Takumi, you just need to die. Okay. I'm sorry, Takumi. The first victim of a horror movie never stands a chance because they don't know what's coming. Once you see what's coming, you have to start preparing. You have to start figuring out how things work. And if Ato can just control everything, first of all, why can Ato control everything in our brain? It's like, shouldn't we have some control? But whatever. I'm not going to think too hard about it. Hey, how's it going, Austin?
Huh?
Never mind making it to day 100. I still need a way to survive past day 62. Before then, I need to kill Ato. I went into the bathroom to wash my face and spent a while looking at my reflection. Remember, it's like, will I see everyone as monsters? No, you'll see everyone as me. Oh God, that's worse.
Who? No, it's fine. I'm Takumi Sumino. I'm still me.
I can't get overwhelmed. That's what Ato wants. Wait, why can Ato even take over our brain? Is it because we absorbed his cryptoglobin twice and so we're more Ato than Takumi now? I'm gonna go with that. I'm just gonna go with that. If I start showing weakness, he'll seize on it and take control.
That's not going to happen. I won't let him beat me.
I'm not going to think too hard on this one. There's still so much I have to do. I have to protect everyone. I have to save humanity. I can't waste time playing Ato's games. claimed to hate this world, but he's still clinging to it. Maybe he's not as strong-willed as I thought. You're dead now, Ato. You need to let go.
Huh?
If you're still determined to disrupt us, if you keep posing a threat to humanity's future, I'll kill you as many times as it takes. I've already got a plan for today. Hey, do you want to do some training together? You want to train with me? All right, but why are you looking so intense all of a sudden? Is that a no? No, I'm just a little surprised is all. Should I meet you in the training room? No, just grab an infuser and let's get right to it. We're using infusers? Yeah. Come on. Show me what you could. Show me what you've got. Wait, I need a reminder of who's alive right now. Okay, so the 4 in the middle are dead. Hey, Takumi. Once again, Takumi, figure it out. You have no idea if anything they're saying is real. Right? If you can't trust that, then just... Then you gotta accept, okay? You're gonna lose, but you can make it so Ato doesn't win. Come on, just kill yourself. You know, I never thought I'd be saying that unironically. Takumi, kill yourself. What? What is it? Why are we using our infusers? And why are we doing this in the gym instead of the training room? Consider it practical training. There's no telling when there might be another attack. And Veshnis is more powerful than ever. You have to get stronger too. Don't worry, I won't hurt you, I promise. But in return, I want you to attack like you're trying to kill me. What? This training is to help us fight the invaders. We have to get used to fighting without holding back. If anything goes wrong, the Revive-O-Matic will bring us back. Everything will be fine. You've got nothing to be afraid of. Takumi, I don't know about this. What's wrong? Let's start our training session. No, I think I'm going to pass. What? Why? I just don't feel like it right now. Can't we do something else some other time? You don't feel like it? When the invaders attacked, you don't get a choice. I know, but that's different. We don't really have to do this. But we need to train. What's wrong with you today, Takumi? You're acting so weird. I'm fine. Just do what I tell you. Activate your hemoanima. I don't want to. Just then, there was a sound of hurried footsteps outside, and the doors to the gym flew open. Hey. Stop it, Takumi! Dragging someone into a mock battle just because you had a little disagreement? What are you thinking? I'll take all of you on! Honestly, Takumi could probably take them all. This isn't how it was supposed to go! You haven't been yourself lately. Should you ask Sirei if there's anything he could do to help you? No, don't do that, I'm fine! There's nothing wrong with me! No, ask Sirei. You need to die. Why are you being so hostile all of a sudden? Please. I need someone to fight me. I won't hurt you. I'll stop all my attacks right before they connect. But you have to fight me seriously. Grammatical error, 0 out of 10. If we want to beat Veshnis, we have to do this. Is this really going to help us against Veshnis? It is. I promise. All right. If it's that important, you can spar with me instead of Ato. You can spar with me instead of Ato. This game is so dumb. I'll help too. If it's to defeat Veshnis, we don't have a lot of choice. I know you said you'd stop your attacks, but be sure to dodge ours, okay? You're all in? Thanks so much, guys. You have no idea how much this is gonna help me. It hadn't gone as smoothly as I wanted, but now I was facing 3 Atos in a mock battle. I wasn't crazy. I really wasn't planning on hurting any of them. Ato was manipulating my perception, so I couldn't tell any of my friends apart. I couldn't rely on sight or vision. He had too much control over them. But what if I concentrated on my body instead of my mind? Oh, on my body instead of my mind. Specifically, the sensation of being hit by a special attack. I wouldn't be surprised if Ato could make everyone's class weapons look like his scythe. But they'd still feel different when they hit me. I mean, might as well run the experiment. Guns, bladed weapons, mechanical weapons. They'd all cause different kinds of damage and leave different injuries. If I couldn't rely on my perception of other people, I'd just use my own body as a guide. Alright, here we go! Remember, fight me like you mean it! My plan was simple. Once the mock battle got going, I'd take everyone's attacks on purpose. Ato could control what I saw and heard, but he wouldn't be able to do anything about physical damage. I'd be putting myself in danger, but at least I still had the Revive-O-Matic to fall back on. Yeah, but if you die and get back up, how do you tell them apart? Remember, they're all wearing the number 1! And if this worked for the 3 Atos, I could do the same for all the others. I'd finally be able to tell who was who.
Here we go.
Right before the attack hit, my arm moved to deflect it. What? Not bad, Takumi. You made that look easy. Let's try it again. Attack me. This time I won't defend. I'll take the attack just like I planned.
Now it's my turn.
Okay, this is clearly not gonna work. You blocked me too. You're doing really well today, Takumi. What's the matter? Why do you look so surprised? I hadn't meant to block. Both times I've been trying to take damage. My sword arm was moving on its own. Stop hitting yourself, Takumi! Stop hitting yourself! I couldn't stop it! Okay, one more time. Do your best to hit me! Okay. Here goes! I did my very best to leave myself open to my opponent's attack. Just drop your sword. He took the opportunity I'd created and charged forward. How's this? Perfect deflection! Bam! Stop blocking yourself, Takumi! But the result was the same as before. I knocked the attack away without meaning to. My arm moved in ways I never thought it could, and all without any input from me. Every time an attack came, I automatically took action to protect me. After about 30 minutes of trying, my sparring partners got tired out and had to call it a day. I apologized to them for the trouble, and hurried back to my room before they could ask any awkward questions. Well, Takumi, if someone can control literally all your senses, your senses are literally what define how you act, man. It's like your senses define your actions. If he controls your senses, it's like he controls your actions. So, it's time to give up. I'm guessing I have you to thank for that.
I have to hand it to you this time, Takumi. Intentionally getting hurt to tell people apart by the nature of their attacks was a stroke of genius.
You know, I always say this, but I love Ato's weird, awkward cadence. He always ends do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Like, we'll do it together. It was a stroke of genius.
It's the kind of idea only someone in as desperate a situation as yours could come up with. I think it might just be the intellectual high point in your otherwise mediocre little life.
See, you hear that? Mediocre little life.
But in case you forgot, I'm a part of you now.
In case you forgot, I'm a part of you now. Yeah, the way he speaks is very musical.
When you get hurt, I feel your pain. And I can't have that.
Huh?
How long have you been able to make my body do that? Is my control spreading faster than you expected? I guess that's just how compatible you and I are. What a stomach-churning prospect. Compatible. We ain't beating the doomed yaoi allegations. Even so, I won't allow you to get hurt. I'll block any attack, whether you like it or not. This body belongs to the both of us. I feel ants crawling all over me. Oh, this is gross. Your body belongs to me, Takumi. What are you talking about, Eito? My body's always belonged to you. I am so sorry.
Oh.
Have you not noticed how nervous everyone is getting around you? They're not going to keep putting up with your requests much longer. But of course, if you tell the truth, Sirei is bound to catch wind of it. If that happens, it'll all be over for you. You'll just be another defect that needs eliminating. You have to, Takumi, you have to. If I get eliminated, you'll disappear too. That's some consolidation. Thinking of sacrificing yourself? Don't bother. You can never pull off such a noble act. You're more the type to sacrifice others. You'll cast aside anything and anyone for the sake of your own survival. Even the natural flow of time. Suicide is never the answer. Well, in 99 out of 100 cases, suicide is never the answer. That's the kind of person you are, Takumi. That's how you make your choices. By thinking only of yourself. So what if the choices you've made have gotten your friends killed? It was all for the greater good, right? Joke's on you. I think Takumi could do that. I hope he can, because that's clearly the only solution. So long as you get your second chance, anything goes. Isn't that right? Leon. I don't know why. Every time I see the phrase, isn't that right? I always think of Makoto going, isn't that right, Leon? Well, it's been fun. But I think we can call it a day here. Controlling your body and so much has tired me out. I need to get some sleep. Eito brought our conversation to a close. Yes, the holy password, 11037. The next thing I knew, everything went white. Damn it! I punched the wall in frustration. And I heard Eito go, ow, my hand! My delicate hand! What am I supposed to do? It's all Eito's fault. Question for all the ladies out there. Can you explain to me the appeal behind shipping with the clearly evil guy? Why are there so many women who are, like, clearly into, like, the psychopath serial killer? Women like 3 things. Cheating men, furries, and serial killers. If only he weren't around. Why did I ever let him live? After everything he did last time. Enemies to lovers, doomed yaoi, toxic yaoi, anything yaoi. yaoi. That's the answer. Anything yaoi. I should have made it so he never came back to haunt me. Should have killed him stone dead. No regrets, no mercy. Kill. 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 Kill, kill, kill. Kill, 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 kill! I'll kill him! I'm gonna kill Ato! And then I drifted off to sleep. Do a Sakura! Oh, I miss Sakura. She died too young. Just one day left.
You're a genius. You know that, Takumi? To keep failing to kill me like this takes real talent. Or do you just like me so much that you want to keep playing? Of course, the mere thought you might feel any affection toward me makes me want to vomit.
Joke's on you, Ato. I'm into that. I'm so sorry.
But I'm getting quite comfortable living here in your head. Pretty soon, your whole abominable body will be mine to do with as I please. Are you listening, Takumi?
Wait, hold on.
But I'm getting quite comfortable living here in your head. Pretty soon, your whole abominable body will be mine to do with as I please.
I'm gonna take that voice line, cut out whole abominable, and it will just be your body will be mine to do with as I please. I'll post it onto like TikTok, and I'll get upvotes from like a million different like 14-year-old girls. Oh my god, he's so evil. I love him.
I haven't done anything to your hearing yet.
Profit 100. I'm almost out of time. If I can't find the fake Ato, he'll take over once and for all. Then he won't just be my problem. Everyone will be in danger. I have to stop him one way or another. You need to warn people about the danger, man. But then again, he can't, because Ato can control what he's saying and then make him think he's saying something else. You gotta let Sirei kill you, man. I'm sorry. I will stop you. Good luck with that. It wasn't like I had some brilliant plan. Even if I did, Ato would see through it anyway. This game had been rigged in his favor from the very start. Exactly. Do you know how to win a chess game if you're going to 100% lose? You flip the board. Duh. Right? In that case, right? No one gets to play anymore. Done. Was there even an 11th Ato at all? For all I knew, he just made it up so he could have fun watching me suffer. Even if he had been making it up, the part about him needing time to take over is still true. Knowing Ato, I don't think he would make up the 11th Ato. I think he would say that there is an 11th Ato and then have one, but just not allow us to ever find it, just so he can say that he beat us at the game, right? He wants the rules to be clear, just so he can gloat. That's clearly his goal. That means I still have a chance. He can try and stop me, and I'll try everything I can, right up till the very end. Wish I didn't have to do this alone, but everyone's a potential suspect. Maybe there's one person who can help me think of something. She's not human, so the disorder probably won't affect my perception of her. Ava! Why haven't we talked to Ava yet? I remember I pointed that out. It's like... Good morning, Takumi. How are you feeling? You ready to give Ato your body? Oh my god. Takumi, let's destroy humanity together. They're nothing but a plague on the planet. They all deserve to die. You realize you're going crazy, right? I'm worried about you. You know, because you're so crazy. You just went surfing with Flame Surfer? That's awesome, Brian. Hope you're having a good day. Want to hear a secret? Last Defense Academy isn't even on Earth. We were the invaders all along. We attacked this planet, and now we're trying to wipe out its own people. Thank you, Eito. Oh, I knew it. Ava still looks like Ava to me. She's an invader, not a human. So Eito's disorder can't change the way I see her. Wait, so does that mean Eito could see Ava for being Ava? How does that work? I know this is a perceptual disease. This is some sort of perceptual disease. But if she looks exactly human, and if I didn't say she was human, then you would think she was human. Right? Then how? I don't know. What happened to Nigo? She died trying to protect Sirei from Eito. Hi, Ava, are you still carrying Nigo around? Yes. I don't know why, but it just feels right. I'm sorry we couldn't save him. She's an invader to Eito? I mean, yeah, but isn't this a perceptual disease, right? So if Eito thought I was an alien, would he suddenly see me normally? Or would he still see me like a monster? I don't know. This is weird. I thought Eito was still inside. No, he killed Nigo before Takumi killed Eito. Besides, Nigo died protecting Sirei. That means his sacrifice wasn't in vain. Do you still hate Eito for killing Nigo? I don't think I know how to hate. I hope Team Mom is going to save the arc. I do. Because we can stop the fantasy when it gets too much, but with real men. That's why you like fantasy serial killers. But not Jason from Friday the 13th. Wait, no, Jason is fantasy. No, that is not true. That is not true. I remember there was like some serial killer like in jail, and a whole bunch of women petitioned to have him released from jail because they thought he was hot. I remember that. I remember. Are you implying that Jason from Friday the 13th is real? I'm Jason. What? Excuse me. If Eito were still alive, if he were here right now, what would you do? I don't know. I didn't feel good about what I was about to do. Basically, it amounted to exploiting Ava's feelings for Nigo for my own ends. There was no other way. She was the only one Eito couldn't warp my perception of. Ava, I need your help, but you can't repeat what I'm about to say to anyone. Takumi, Eito can control what you say. Come on. Not even Sirei. Understood. If that is your order, I will obey. Ava nodded and I began to speak. I told her everything that happened since I absorbed Eito's hemoanima and ended up with a portion of his consciousness. How he spoke to me inside my head, and how his disorder had manifested in me, making all my teammates look and sound just like him. Lastly, I went over the challenge he had sent me, and my search for the one fake Eito hiding somewhere in the school. Time limit was getting closer. If I couldn't win Eito's little game, he'd take over my body completely. But if Sirei got to know about it, he'd probably just kill you. You need him to just kill you. Ava listened in silence. This must sound pretty crazy. You probably don't believe me. No, if it is your order, I will believe you.
Well, great. That's good.
What is your next order? Should I help you find the illusion? Yes, please. I'd like you to come talk to everyone with me. I'm hoping we'd run into someone that only I can see. That's how we'll know who the fake is. So be honest about who is or isn't there, all right? Understood. I will do my best to be of use to you. Thanks, Ava. But what about what you said earlier? I don't know about hate, but listening to you just now, I feel the urge to stop Mr. Aotsuki from getting his way.
Okay. Ava MVP? Team Mom MVP?
Is it all right for me to feel this emotion? Perhaps we should get started. Come on, Mr. Sumino.
That is true. With fake serial killers, you're like, oh, I don't want to play this game anymore. Close the window. But with real serial killers, you're like, I don't want to play anymore. It's like, it doesn't matter. I got my knife. You've been waiting for Team Mom MVP? I fell in step behind her. And then... Huh? No!
Huh?
Eito!
Ava, are you okay? What's wrong? What the? Where did this knife come from?
So much blood. Ava, it's not registered in the Revive-O-Matic. If I don't do something to save her quick.
You're too late, Takumi.
Suddenly I heard Eito's voice coming from out of nowhere. No, that's not right. It was more like I was hearing him inside my head.
There's no coming back from a wound like this. A clean, direct hit to the heart.
To the heart? That's her shoulder.
That's how you killed her, Takumi.
You... How did you pick up this knife without me noticing?
Apparently, we've become so close that I can control your body when you're unconscious.
You mean, while I was sleeping, you...
This is your own fault, you know? Did you really think I wouldn't account for that prisoner's presence?
Wait, he can control my body while I'm sleeping? Okay, hear me out. You guys remember in the other routes? The killing game route, and then there was a little bit of the comedy route. Sometimes Takumi just did things, and we didn't realize it until after the fact, and then Takumi lost his memory. In those routes, he got double Eito'd on day 4. So it looks like in all the routes where we kill Eito, Eito just casually starts taking control of our body. That has to be it. I'm betting that is it.
I've been hoping I get a chance to kill her and take her out of the equation.
If she had been a little further away when you two were talking, I never would have had the opportunity.
Until you helpfully lured her out for me. And now the threat is gone.
That's why he didn't do anything weird today. He was waiting for me to talk to Ava so he could kill her!
Are you just going to stand there? Shouldn't you get rid of the body?
I know, Ava! Man, Team Mom always gets, like, the worst ending. Why couldn't she... Ah! Team Mom doesn't deserve this.
Get rid of it.
I still have a sneaking suspicion that she's actually our mom, but... I mean, that theory is slowly falling apart, but I still am holding on to hope that she is, like, my original theory. So, Takumi became a complete clown in the meat route. That was Ato. No, we know that was Sirei. That one was verified Sirei.
You're going to be in big trouble if anyone sees you like this. They're already suspicious because of how you've been acting. You don't want Sirei interrogating you or peeking into your head with his strange machines, do you?
No, he needs to.
If he finds out, you're the same as me.
Shut up! Quit talking in my head!
Takumi, you need to die. The worst thing was, Ato was right. People were bound to notice if Ava suddenly disappeared. But if anyone found out I'd killed her, I'd be next on Sirei's hit list. I only had one choice: hide all evidence of what I'd done. Why does Takumi need to die? Because there's no other way of killing Ato.
I'm so sorry, Ava.
I mean, it's not your fault. I mean, legally it is his fault, but...
This is all my fault. I should never have got you involved.
How did he even kill her, though? Isn't she, like, way stronger than one of us? How does dying kill Ato? Well, Ato's inside my body. If I die... Right. I took Ava's body into a lonely corner of the schoolyard. Fortunately, nobody saw me. Once I was far enough away, I dug a hole and buried her. Oh. I apologized to her over and over again, while also cursing Ato. This is Ato we're talking about? I mean, let's be real here, right? You're saying, like, okay, Ato will always come back because plot convenience, which is, to an extent, you're not wrong. But, you know, we have to... You know, we have to take things step by step, right? It's like we have to figure out what works, what doesn't, and try to formulate a solution. Could Ato force someone else in the school to absorb the hemoanima? Well, one thing we'd probably need to do, we'd probably need to warn Sirei about how Ato does that. Warn Sirei about how Ato absorbing Ato's my hemoanima in this case would result in Ato transferring over to them. But let's be real here. At this point, it might as well be over, right? Because functionally, if Ato has control over Takumi's body to this point, he could just paralyze him for the next 2 days and then he takes control. So it's like functionally there is no solution. Ato's the Junko. There's no killing him. That's right. After 53 seasons, it was always Junko. Finally, I snuck back into the room, took off my blood-stained clothes, and got in the shower. Oh, Takumi! I love seeing you wash your body. Ato, shut up! Ato was dead. Ato had taken control of me and stabbed her. I should have known something like this would happen. Why didn't I see it? Takumi, like, no, there is no solution, man. Don't feel bad about yourself, or don't feel sorry about this, man. It's like there literally is no solution. If he can control your body and control all your senses, functionally he can just turn you off for 2 days and they're like, okay, well now I control your body, right? The fact that he's letting you walk around already tells you all you need to know. Like there's no solution to this. I just killed one of my allies. And now that Ava was gone, I had no chance of finding the fake Ato. If there even was one to find.
Was I going to lose? Was this how it all ended? Was Eito going to be the new Takumi? Man, the next time we look in this mirror, if Eito is in there, oh my freaking goddamn.
I am Takumi Sumino.
I'm Takumi Sumino. I'm Takumi Sumino. I'm not Eito Aotsuki. Why can Eito... I still don't understand why he can. I'm just going with the Hemo Anima explanation, but... Takumi Sumino. Takumi Sumino. Takumi Sumino. Takumi Sumino. Takumi Sumino. Not Eito Aotsuki. Not Eito Aotsuki. Not Eito Aotsuki. I didn't sleep a wink that night. I couldn't risk him taking over. I just sat and waited. Today was my final deadline.
Well, well, the big day is finally here. Today will decide your future. And mine. I feel like we should celebrate. Have you got any party poppers?
I mean...
Don't worry. Even if there aren't any, I can still make you hear them.
I mean, we could just go to the gift of Manakyn and make them, man.
Still feels a little lacking, don't you think?
Wait, if he can make people hallucinate, if he can make Takumi hallucinate, does that mean he can make himself hallucinate as well? I don't know how that works. Because if he's taking control of the body because, like, oh, I control your mind and your mind controls your mind. You know what? I'm not going to question it anymore. Plot. Because plot. Okay? Done.
Our fun little challenge is finally at an end. We really ought to do something to mark the occasion. How do you like that? Takumi's inevitable mental breakdown is filmed before a live studio audience.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I know. I'm great.
Yes, we're starting to strike the right mood now. Don't you think so, my abominable friend?
I know Eito's such a troll. I love him. I hate him, but I love him. How's it going, Mega Man?
I don't care.
Yes, I mean, if Eito can control our hallucinations, he could just make us constantly hear, yes, thank you. As long as you surround me with Emas and Kakos, I'm perfectly fine. You know how parasitic worms work? Some of them can take over the body. I mean, certain fungi can encourage, like, bugs to climb really high to spread their spores. Is that taking control of the body, or is it some sort of, like, irritation that motivates the bugs to do the things that the mushroom want? I don't know. I don't have the answer to that. But you're right. Eito is a parasitic worm. Oh, you're no fun. This is my way of being considerate, you know? The result of our competition's a foregone conclusion. Even you can't have failed to grasp that. I want you to feel good one last time before I crush you completely.
Huh?
So you think you've already won? Does it feel strange to have someone you killed claiming victory over you? Think about it, though. Didn't I surrender a little too quickly? Would the Eito Aotsuki you know have given up on exterminating humanity that easily? Wouldn't I have some cunning plan in place so I could get away in the event of my failure? Are you saying you got taken prisoner on purpose? I knew if anyone was going to kill me, it would have to be you. Okay, next time I go back in time, I'm having Shoma kill you. And you already absorbed me once in a previous timeline. What would happen if you did it again? I knew the Hemo Animo would react in some way. I decided to gamble on that possibility. You don't mean that. You're a realist. You'd never stake your life on something unless you were sure it would work out in your favor. Well, it's all moot at this point. Your time is just about up. All that's left is for you to give me your final answer. What do you say, Takumi? Have you found the 11th Ato? Oh, let's think about this carefully. There are exactly 11 of us still alive. So if there are 10 Atos, I'm the 11th. Right? The answer was there from the start. Kill yourself. Oh, frick, it's an actual decision? Oh, no. 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 Where is he? Where is the 11th Ato? Where's the 11th Ato? I found him! Okay, we got this. We got this, guys. We got this. You know, Ato, I had you all wrong. I thought you were going to twist the rules just like you twisted my perception. It would be so easy for you to put me in a situation where I couldn't possibly win. But now I think about it, that's not what you really wanted. What do you mean by that? It wouldn't be enough for you to just steal my body. If you didn't give me a fair chance to win, watching me struggle wouldn't have been nearly so satisfying for you. Without that, your revenge would lose all meaning. That's why I'm sure you actually did create a fake 11th you to beat me within the rules you set. Interesting. You know me so well, Takumi. It's disgusting, really. But that doesn't mean you found the 11th me, does it? Ava was your last hope, and she's dead and gone now. It's true, I failed to find the fake within the time limit. With everyone looking the same to me, there was no way I could tell who was real and who was fake. I was desperate to find some method of telling them apart. At that point, I'd already fallen into your trap. What do you mean? Even if I just guessed at random, there'd be a chance I'd find the fake by accident. You couldn't allow that, so you came up with a countermeasure. The 11th Ato's been in the same place all along. The one place I never thought to look! Oh? And where's that? Some place I totally ignored. Somewhere no one has any reason to go. No, Takumi, what? Okay, now we've lost. Under the bed. He's hiding under the bed. Takumi, please. Why are you so dumb? What? Stop, Takumi.
Nobody's used it since you were captured on day 2. Didn't Ava use it? Everyone just ignores it. It's the perfect blind spot. That's where you've been hiding the fake. Takumi is brainstorming be nice. As nice as I was to Shuichi Saihara, the ultimate detective. Man, we should have just... all we needed to do was figure out which Eito was Kako. Once we figured that out, the mystery would be solved. We just need the ultimate detective on our side. I'm going there now. If I'm right, I'll see you there. The fake you, that is. And once I cut him down, this game will be over. You lose, Eito! No, Takumi. The 11th Eito is right in front of you. He's literally standing right... It's literally him. Takumi, come on. He's using Phoenix Wright's Art of the Bluff. Objection! This is a sock? You'll be okay. I definitely have no idea what I'm doing. But I'm gonna believe in myself, okay? I'm gonna believe in you, Takumi. Oh. Damn. Eito's room is horrifying. It's literally all white. Oh, God. It reminds me of a freaking hospital room. Oh, God. Oh, it's the worst. It's one of the reasons why I hate modern, like, interior design, because everything is white. Hello, Takumi. I was wondering when you were going to get here. He's here. I knew it. I was right. Takumi, no. I win, Eito! I took out the knife. No, that's Eito Atsuki number 2! I think this one is, Nozomi! I took out the knife that had killed Ava and stabbed the fake Eito with it. Takumi, no! Takumi, no! Takumi! No! This is literally a psychopath's room. You thought I wouldn't believe you, didn't I? That's why you lost. I mean, like I said, all Takumi needed to do was kill every single person he met. Eventually, he'd find the right one, and the Revive-O-Matic would bring them all back. I did it. I found the fake Eito and killed him. I've won the game. Now the Eito inside my head will disappear. Wait. I killed the fake. So why isn't it fading away? Eito's body was still on the floor in front of me. A pool of blood spreading out underneath it. Why? It's perfectly simple. That wasn't the fake! Do you know what would be really messed up? If after he killed the fake, and it wasn't a fake, he shows them who he killed. That would be messed up. It ain't Eito. Oh god, that's... Oh gee. Oh no. I'm not even sure if that's a pun. He's called Takumi, not Smart Kumi. True. But it had to be. Who else could it be? Why would anyone else be in your room? I just realized he has a glasses case. He has his glasses over on the bookshelf. Oh, look! They're holding one of the notes you handed out. Maybe that'll give you your answer. A note? It was true. The Eito on the ground was holding a note with the number 1. This is from when I was trying to tell everyone apart. There's something on the back. I turned over the note.
an uneasy feeling rising in my stomach. Come to Ato's room on day 62. Wait for me inside. Takumi. Ato reads a lot of books, and you're one of those books. Oh boy. I'll explain everything later, but don't tell anyone about this until I do. Did you do this? You're the one who wrote it, Takumi. I just tweaked your perception a little so you wouldn't notice. You really had no idea. I did a masterful job hiding it, if I do say so myself. Including the 2,000 copies of the 5-star novel, that's true. Even back then, when I was writing these notes, you knew I'd come here? Give me some credit, Takumi. By the time you think of anything, I'm already 2 steps ahead. I didn't just want to do anything to... I just didn't want to do anything to draw your attention to it and risk making you suspicious. Then, who is this? I looked down at the Ato sprawled at my feet. He was still alive, but it looked like he might breathe his final breath at any moment. Who could it be? Who do you think I chose? It can't be. I did this to one of my friends? Including the prisoner. That makes 2 victims so far. 3, if you count me. Going to kill you, Ato! Yes, that's it. That's the look I wanted to see on your face, Takumi. I want you to feel the same kind of hatred that I do for all of humanity. Face it, you were never cut out to be a hero. You're like me. Hate is what drives you. Shut up. I'm nothing like you. You're exactly like me. The fact that you killed me without listening to what I had to say is proof of that. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Why so angry, Takumi? Did I touch a nerve? Ato! You're dead! Oh my god, he's gonna kill everyone! Yeah! This is my solution! Do it! Let's go! Takumi, why? Oh god, Ato Aotsuki number 3. I was either Gaku or Tsubasa, I think. Huh?
There you go, you've done it again.
Done what?
You think I only gave that note to one of the others? And there was no time specified on it, remember? It's just a coincidence that she was the first one to show up.
She?
Whoops, did I give it away? So, what are you going to do now? You stabbed 2 of your very dearest friends.
Yeah, I think the first... Yeah, number 2, like I said from the beginning, number 2 was definitely Nozomi. Number 3 was either Tsubasa or Gaku, I think. I'm not sure about that one. I know there were 4 or 5, I think, are Ima and Kako. I think maybe. I don't know. By the way, I'm getting all this information entirely from that one cafeteria scene. They might have switched places at this point, but I don't know.
They're not dead yet. And we still have the revive-o-matic, so...
Oh. Wait. Wait, but was that the fake one, or what? Wonderful. I can feel the power surging through. Did he just absorb them? Oh my god. He actually killed them. What did you do? Oh my. Takumi, you need to die. You need to die. You need to die. Nozomi has like... Nozomi has a freaking fetish for dying. It's like every single route she finds like the worst possible way to die.
Stealing your friend's hemoanima, Takumi? That's crossing a line.
He took control of my arm and absorbed their hemoanima?
How could you make me do that?
Now they can't ever be brought back to life. You can't fix this, Takumi. You're a killer, a murderer, a traitor. I said you were just like me, but I think you might actually be worse. Eito, I have to kill him. Kill! Kill, 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 kill!
Huh?
I'll kill you, Eito! Takumi, why are you covered in blood? Wait, Eito Atsuki number 2. Okay, apparently the numbers don't matter. Although I'm still pretty sure he killed Nozomi somehow. Wait, no, that couldn't be Nozomi. Because Nozomi doesn't have enough hemoanima for Takumi to absorb. Yeah, so we know those two aren't Nozomi. Eito! I'll get him this time! Takumi, stop. Oh my god, Takumi. Yes, young Padawan. Give in to your hate. It's not entirely sure. It's not entirely obvious if Nozomi has enough hemoanima. Maybe it has been hinted that she doesn't, but it's possible. Yeah, he's lost it, man. It's over! Eito shriveled up into a mummy and slumped down. Oh, God. What are you doing, Takumi? Something's wrong with him. We have to get out of here. This might be Ima and Kako. Because they're always in the cafeteria together. Yeah. Takumi Dead by Daylight Killer. Have I played the Coming of Age or the Kill? I have played the Killing Game route. Eito! You won't get away from me! Yes! Thank you! No! Eva, no! Takumi, how could you? I'll kill you. We have to kill you. Two more mummies fell to the ground. Too bad. Neither of those were the fake either. And there is a fake me, just like you said. I want to win this fair and square. You said it's over just now. But is it over for me? Or for you? My mind was being choked by pure, unfettered hatred. There were no thoughts in my head, just the desire to kill. I looked everywhere, and there he was,
I stabbed him, I slit his throat, I absorbed his hino anima so he could never come back. But every time his presence only got stronger. And so did my hate. He's in the school. Somewhere. When I said I found him, I literally meant you to... This is what happens when you only read half of the instructions. Ah! I'll find him, and I'll kill him. I won't stop until he's gone for good. Huh? Hey, this is clearly you, Gamu! Stop, Takumi, no! What the? No, Takumi! Takumi, this is probably Moko! What's going on? Why are you... This Monday at SummerSlam! My trusty sword in my hand, I killed Eito again and again. But he still hadn't found the fake. All the bodies still looked like Eito. He was still alive. This wouldn't go away until he was gone for good. I'll kill you, Eito Aotsuki. I'll destroy everything that you are. Yes, that's it. I did this all for you, you know. To help you become the real you. Shut your damn dirty mouth. Oh, it's scary. You're really letting the hate take over now? But it's still not enough. Your blade will never reach me like that. Embrace it even further, Takumi. Give in to the hate. The strongest emotion of them all. One thing that unites you and me. I'll kill you. Kill. Yes, kill me. Fill me with your hatred. I will. That's right. I will. Wait, there's a decision? Wait, what? The hate. The hate. The hate. Reject it. Or embrace it. This is actually kind of funny. Let's be real here. We've killed like 8 of them at this time. At this point, there's literally only 2 survivors left. At this point, there's no going back. Embrace the hate. You didn't need to tell me. Of course I'm going to kill you! That's right. I'm not the toxic yaoi. You are, Takumi! Yeah! I'll kill you. No matter what the cost, I will kill you! And I did. I killed Eito as painfully and thoroughly as I could. At some point, the sensation of swinging my sword faded away. I'd become one with the hate. There was nothing else. My vision was filled with red. I couldn't even see Eito. The most normal toxic. This is the least edgy toxic yaoi plotline. couldn't see Ato anymore. But I wasn't done yet. There was still more I had to do. Still another Ato to kill. Takumi, not the baby! No! Yes. The baby! Sumino, what are you? At the same moment, Sirei's body was torn in half. The bomb inside my body detonated, and I blacked out. But that didn't matter. Honestly, the moment Sirei saw that I was killing people, he should have immediately removed my name from the Revive-O-Matic. So long as I destroy Sirei in a single blow, my death is inconsequential. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Sirei's kind of bad at doing his job. Look, Sirei, maybe Nigo should have been the commanding officer. Because the Revive-O-Matic will bring me back. I taught you that, didn't I?
Now I've absorbed everyone's hemoanima. I have nothing to fear from anything outside the wall. The last one. He has to be here somewhere. I'm going to tear him apart!
You really hate me that much, don't you? How wonderful.
Rippin' pepperoni, Sirei.
I'm so glad that I get to share this hatred I've been carrying all my life with you, Takumi.
The bomb going off should take your name off the plot-o-matic. Honestly, yeah. It's like, it should have been like, if you got killed by the bomb, you don't come back. I think that's reasonable.
That's what I really wanted. All this time.
Eren Yeager.
I wonder why our hatred is so strong. Where does this emotion come from? I guess we'll just have to figure it out together. You and I are one now, after all. Like a clear, empty field, lit by a pale blue moon.
Yay! Happy ending! Oh my god. Multiple Atos route. He didn't kill the surfer? We don't know. I guess it's implied, but it's not obvious. Multiple Atos route. That's the route. Let's be real here. There's no choice is going to beat Ato. He controls our brain. That being said, I still want to try one more thing. He's not here. Imagine reading multiple Atos with no context. This should be called the multiple boyfriends route. You can twist and alter my perception however you want. In that situation, there's no way I can possibly tell the difference between the illusion and the real thing. Huh? Right from the start, this was never a fair challenge.
Oh.
Enough excuses. Just give me your answer. There is no 11th Ato. There never was.
You just wanted to make me paranoid so I'd get desperate and attack someone. Dang it! I thought it would work! Just like this other landing! Does this mean you're forfeiting the challenge? Are you sure you want to do that? Are you sure you want to do that? You should be throwing away your only chance to get rid of me. Not to mention, your own existence is on the line here. That answer was no answer at all. That answer was no answer at all, Takumi. You're the one who accepted the challenge. It's a little late to complain about the rules now. If you've lost, admit it, and accept your fate gracefully.
Tell me you've lost, Takumi. I want to hear you say it.
What? Who's your daddy, Takumi? Tell me who your daddy is. It's you, 8. Okay, I will say I lose. I will never say you win. This is asking if you want to be petty. Okay, I will lose, but come on, Takumi, you gotta take him down with you.
All right. I lose.
Don't insult my intelligence, Takumi. If you truly believed you'd lost, your spirit would have crumbled by now. You're still determined to fight me. And I can feel it.
Oh, I've lost all right. I've lost the unfair challenge you pressured me into taking. But here's the thing, Eito. You've lost to me plenty of times already. Don't let one little victory go to your head.
Oh, dang. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Beat him up.
Because next time, I'm going to win.
You really think there'll be a next time? This was your last chance and you squandered it. Your body is mine. You've lost, utterly and completely. Now despair, surrender, submit.
You can't take my body unless I give in, can you? That's why you created this unwinnable challenge. To crush my spirit.
Oh?
You haven't broken me yet. And this time, I've got a challenge for you.
A challenge? For me?
Ah.
Yeah. And unlike yours, this one's completely fair. And the rules are nice and simple. It seems I underestimated you. Fine. I'll bite. It's probably nothing but a desperate bluff anyway. I've seen you play Phoenix, right? I knew you wouldn't let me down. Now let's get started. But you haven't even told me the rule! I raised the knife in my hand and stabbed myself in the thigh. It was the same knife that had killed Ava. What the hell do you think you're doing? I had to be sure, but now I know. You share all the same sensations as me. When I stabbed myself just now, I felt something weird. Something apart from the pain. What I was feeling, that was your pain, wasn't it? What are you going to do now? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to kill you. You can't do that. I'm you, remember? Yeah. You're the last remnants of Eito Aotsuki, clinging to my mind like a leech. This time I drove the knife in a little deeper. I don't understand. If you kill yourself, the Revive-O-Matic will just bring you back. And me with you. That's right.
Even if I take my own life, I won't really die. Which means I can kill myself as many times as I want. I can inflict the pain of death on you over and over again. Oh my god. I'm going to give Takumi a little warning right now, okay? Even if this does kill Eito, I don't think you're going to come out of this a sane man, Takumi. Okay, just gotta cheer on my boy. Okay, you got this. Another stab. Deeper. Longer. More painful. Have you figured it out yet? My challenge to you is a test of endurance! Shortly after I lost consciousness, the next thing I knew I was back in my room. The floor was covered in blood. The Revive-O-Matic must have brought me back after I bled out. He is doing my idea? No, I said I should kill once and get it over with, not kill himself 1,000,000 times. Okay, good luck, Takumi. You got this. You got this. Okay, let's go. You had a good animatic idea. I'm looking forward to seeing it then. I could hear Eito talking, but I ignored him and stepped out the door and onto the roof. Now he's gonna jump. Now what will happen if I jump off here? There's no point in doing all this, you know? Inflicting pain on you, aren't I? Pain so bad it feels like you're going to die. All I have to do is keep going until the last of your consciousness is gone. But you'll be feeling it too. Do you really think you can keep torturing yourself without it affecting you? I will say, I think Eito actually has the advantage in this game. Because they both have to... Wait, so I'm just going to psychoanalyze this, right? Both Takumi and Eito feel the same pain, but Takumi has to have the additional mentality to continue to do it. Right? He has to continue to feel pain, but then also choose to do it to himself again. So this is going to hit Takumi, I think, harder than it hits Eito. So I hope you know what you're doing, boy. Like I said, it's all about endurance. This is a contest to see which of our minds breaks first. Winner take all! I mean, let's be real here, Takumi. Even if you win, your mind will still be broken. Ready for round 2? People say falling from up high is a really painful way to die. I wonder if it's true. Stop it! I won't let you! Sorry, but you don't get a choice! We're doing this! How can your will be so strong? Why can't I stop you? I hopped the fence around the edge of the roof, turned the face of the school, and leaped off the edge. Oh! My body hit the ground with a sickening crunch. My vision went red, and then... I think I'll try hanging this time. It won't leave a very pretty corpse. I never thought you'd see a suicide off. I know, right? But I look hideous to you anyway, so it barely makes a difference. And people call me crazy. You're far more unhinged than I could ever be. I'll take that as a compliment. I don't usually think about morbid stuff like this, so you have to forgive me if I run out of ideas. Even if I end up killing myself the same way several times, you'll have to stick with me to the very end. Seriously? What do you think this is going to achieve? You're dead, Eito. I'm just trying to remind you of that. I stood on a chair and made sure the noose was firmly attached to the ceiling, then slipped my neck through and jumped off. Oh! Ah!
Apparently suffocation is really painful from what I heard. Once again, I died, and I was brought back. I mean... what's going on outside? Do the people just see the Revival-matic drones going off and continuing to go back and forth to Takumi's bed? Like, oh, look, Takumi died again. From there, I killed myself over and over again. Every time the Revival-matic restored my body to full health. Using the pain of death to overwhelm Eito's spirit was my last resort. If it didn't work, nothing would. They just see the Revival-matic. Oh, that's Takumi for you. I was determined to make him suffer as much pain as possible. He didn't stop of jumping or hanging. I subjected myself to every kind of death I could think of. I used my sword to cut my stomach open. I drank the poisons Yugamu had been making. Wait, Takumi, no, don't drink them! Oh, God, no, those were the laxatives. Oh, God, Takumi, why did you do this to me? Drowned myself in the pool. I doused myself in gasoline and set myself on fire. I also ate Taco Bell. Oh, God, it hurts, Takumi! The pain and the fear were almost too much to bear. It was a living hell. The fact that I'd come back after each death didn't make it any easier. Caught in this endless cycle of agony, there were times where I wanted to give up and die for real. My one consolation was knowing that Eito felt the same. My pain was his pain. He was suffering just as much as I was. I couldn't stop. If I could get through this, I'd finally be rid of him. That's one thing I was sure of. I kept going, and soon enough, I committed suicide over 100 times. Takumi's basically, I'm suffering and I'm making you suffer with me. You still alive in there? I'm gonna keep this up until you disappear for good. I step out onto the roof to jump again. By that point, I'd long since lost count of how many times I died that way. I mean, you shouldn't keep count, because if you keep count, you'll go insane. But before I could reach the edge, someone grabbed my arm. Huh? What are you doing, Takumi? Eito said you'd been killing yourself over. Right, they refer to each other as Eito. He must have the world record for most successful suicides. Yeah, previously the record was 1. Eito said you'd been killing yourself over and over again. Why would you do something like that? Let me go. I don't have time to explain. I can't stand back and watch one of my most hideous friends jump to his death. You know this won't solve anything, right? The Revival-matic will just bring you back afterwards. Exactly. I'll come back, so there's no need for you to stop me. That's not the point. Please, just tell us what's going on. I'm sorry. I jerked my arm free and ran for the fence as fast as I could. Takumi! I hopped and jumped. I felt the shock as I hit the ground. I heard the snap of my bones breaking and blacked out yet again. Yeah, Eito's desperate. And I mean, I guess suppose his friends were also cheering, were also not cheering. Yeah, Takumi! Nice suicide! We're concerned for him. I think some of his friends are probably concerned for him. Again and again and again. I'm going to be honest. Even if Takumi survives this, I wouldn't be surprised if he ended up exactly the same as the other Rude, where he's just like twisted and warped and like all he can think about is death. Next time I went up, the Eitos were there waiting for me. The Eitos. Please don't do this. What's happened to you, Takumi?
Things aren't really that bad, aren't they? Are they? Can't we talk about it? We have a professional therapist here. Where's Kako Eito? You know, you can trust us with anything. What else are worse enemies for? What else are worst enemies for? This is the I've come to bargain. I have to do this. Really? You have to jump off the roof and die? Yes. But why? Why do you have to make this so confusing? Get out of my way. No, I won't. We're not moving from this spot until you tell us the truth. Even if you're not really dying, it's hard on us to see you hurt yourself like this. Come on. What's going on with you? If that's how it's gonna be. I took out the knife I had hidden in my pocket and plunged it into my stomach before anyone could stop me. Takumi, no! Somebody help him! A burning pain spread across my abdomen. I felt blood trickling out of my mouth. My body fell to the ground where my mind fell into oblivion. How are you doing? Still alive? Of course! Why don't you make it easy on yourself and disappear? You're starting to wear down too. I can feel it. We both are. Can't keep this up forever. It's not like you know for sure that this will get rid of me. Doesn't matter. I'm not gonna stop until you're gone. I know. Yeah, his friends are gonna be traumatized after this. I took out my knife again and swung it down viciously. Going back and forth between life and death so many times was doing weird things to my mind. It was getting so bad, I could barely tell whether I was alive or dead at any given moment. They're not showing the day? Oh, I didn't even notice. I'll have to check that. But even then, I didn't stop. I couldn't stop until I'd beaten Eito. Please, I'm begging you, stop doing this. I don't understand. Why does it have to be this way? I have to do this. I staggered out of my room to find a new and more painful way of ending my life. Starvation, I heard, is very painful. But that one probably takes too much time. Could a commander be making Takumi do this? What do you mean? What he's doing clearly isn't normal. I'm starting to wonder if an enemy is using a psychic attack on him. Maybe they're forcing him to keep killing himself. Or perhaps killing himself is the only way for him to throw off the attack. Oh! Ooh, they're trying to figure it out. Ooh, they're trying to figure it out. But why would it only be affecting Takumi and not the rest of us? Honestly, I have no idea. It's so weird voicing Eito as everyone. It was after our last defensive battle that Takumi started acting strangely, right? Is it possible he was targeted with some kind of special technique back then? In that last battle? I don't remember any attacks that only hit Takumi. And it's not as if there were any special enemies targeting him exclusively. No, wait. Maybe there was. What are you getting at, Eito? They still refer to themselves as Eito. Think about it. There is something that had to happen to Takumi and not the rest of us. You mean that thing with Eito? Of course. Takumi absorbed his hemoanima. You think something happened to him then? It's possible, isn't it? Ever since then, Takumi hasn't been himself. But what happened? What could possibly make him act like this? I can't be certain, but... What if Eito was able to transfer part of his consciousness into Takumi along with his hemoanima? Oh, they're figuring it out!
Eito's consciousness? You mean Eito is still alive inside Takumi? It all sounds pretty far-fetched. But I can't deny the possibility either. If Hemoanima makes time travel possible, then why not this too? If all of that's true, then what's Takumi's doing right now is... That's right. I think he's still fighting Eito. Similar to how inducing a fever can render a virus inert, Takumi's using the pain of death to try to destroy whatever remains of him. That's Yugamu. Those are the lengths he's willing to go in order to finish this. He's putting himself through all that over and over again? Knowing Takumi, he's keeping it to himself so he won't burden any of us. Isn't there anything we can do? Even if we can't fight Eito ourselves, there has to be some way we can help. I attached a hose to the school bus exhaust and fed it into a window with the engine still run. Oh my god, now he's killing himself with gasoline. What is that? Like, what type of poisoning is that? It turned out this was one of the more painful ways to go. Eito took control of my arm and struggled to the very end, but all in vain. I must have died over 200 times now. In theory, I should have been brought back to full health each time, but my body and mind were really starting to feel the strain. Is it carbon monoxide? I mean, it's suffocation because, you know, you're blotting out the oxygen, but my spirit's getting worn down. That goes for both me and Eito. One way or another, it would all be over soon. I headed back to the roof to jump again. Honestly, I probably couldn't last this long. Eito saw what I was doing and tried to stop my feet from moving it forward any further. But I won out in the end. My will was proving to be stronger than either of us had thought it was. Yeah, maybe it's carbon monoxide. Ready for another? You're a demon. No normal person would even think of doing something like this. What happened to you? I don't mind becoming a demon, so long as it gets rid of you. What admirable hatred. You might hate me just as much as I hate humanity. Maybe I'm rubbing off on you after all. You are not. I wonder, if I disappear, who are you going to direct all that hatred towards? You're only fighting the invaders out of duty. Your hate for me is what gives this war meaning. Do you really want to lose to that? What a very Eito way to beg for your life! I was in no mood to listen to him. I walked toward the edge of the roof. But when I looked down, I saw something I hadn't been expecting.
Keep going, Takumi! Don't let Eito beat you! Fight through it, you hideous monster!
Do a backflip!
We're all rooting for you! You can do this! Everyone.
Down below were 10 identical Eitos. Except I knew that underneath the appearance, they were really my friends. And they were here for me. Thanks, guys.
They're cheering you on while you commit suicide? Looks like you're not the only crazy one.
This is what having friends is all about. I've got to do my best for them too.
That's right! Willpower, power of friendship, baby!
Do what you want. You all disgust me.
Hold on, I gotta get my camera!
You're all hideous, repulsive. You make me want to puke.
I ignored Eito. I leapt toward my friends. I'm coming, guys! And died again. Keep going, Takumi!
Hey.
You can't let Eito win! We believe in you! You can do this! You want me to get the gun next, or should I get a rope for your noose? Thanks. Everyone's counting on me. I can't let them down. Spurred on by my friend's support, I continued my streak of suicides. Every time it looked like I might be getting used to one kind of pain, I switched to a different method. This was all to kill Eito, to break his spirit and get rid of him once and for all. The power of friendship compels you to finally put a vile end to the vile, repulsive nemesis. I killed myself again and again. And again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again! And again, again. Death, revival! Death, revival! I died and was brought back to die countless times. Even if I'd lost count, the revivomatic kept dang. My thoughts were getting hazy, but I was pretty sure someone mentioned the number 500 at some point. And then before I knew it, my legs gave out. My last reserves of energy seemed to disappear. I fell to the ground and everything went black. Hey, Takumi! Come on, man, get it together! Please, Takumi, open your eye. We can hear them. I can hear their voices. What's happened to him now? How am I supposed to know? Someone to do something! Come on, Takumi! You gotta come back to us!
He's awake! Takumi, are you okay? We were starting to think you'd never wake up.
Is it over?
You guys? If you're here, and you're you again, then... Huh. It looks like I finally won.
You won? You mean...
Did he do it?
Way to go, man. I knew you could do it.
What a relief. I'm so glad.
All my friends were there now. The whole SDU, together in one place.
Hey.
So, Mr. Aotsuki's really gone now? Even the last remnants of his consciousness? Takumi? Yeah. He's gone now. Dead and gone. Yes? No? Yes? Yeah, he's gone. You were awesome, Takumi! Suicide talent like yours only comes around once every 100 years! I know, even surfers here. The way you jumped off the roof. It was like the most elegant series of frog splashes I've ever seen. I got chills watching you. Tsubasa threw up every single time, too. Come on, you didn't need to tell him that.
Oh.
It was certainly a novel way of defeating Eito. You're the only one who could have come up with something like that. So, that's officially the end of Aotsuki? We're good to move on then.
Huh?
Sumino, are you listening? Yeah, we're good. You sure don't want to rest up some more? All that crazy shit must have put a ton of stress on you. No, it's fine, I'm fine, yeah.
Takumi, I mean... I am fine now.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's good to see you again, everyone. Now that I'm back, the fun can really begin.
Uh-oh. 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 Wait, hold. Hold. Did Ato take control? I don't know. It's not obvious. It's not obvious who won. Did Ato win? Did Takumi beat Ato, but he went insane? Did Takumi win, but maybe his mind is broken? Is Ato still there, but Takumi doesn't hear him right now, but he's still crazy? I can appreciate how they did it. They left that one ambiguous, but either way, that's probably a bad ending. Either way, that's probably a bad ending. Uh-oh. You know what? We're getting out of this timeline. Screw Ato. Screw this man. Screw him in particular. Back to fish. Maybe. I was thinking more back to here, where first we killed Ato, then we decided to leave the school. And if I remember correctly, there was a weird psycho chainsaw murderer chasing us. Actually, you know what? I'll go to the start of the day. We gotta be like Matt Pat and solve it. Dodge the attacker. Hold on, I'm gonna do dodge the attacker just so I can go back to the start of the day. But with MS Paint, of course. What time is it? Wait, what happened here? Oh, right, it's nighttime. Right, it was already late. Maybe there was a battle and... How long was... Oh, right, I think he blacked out at this point. My head hurt. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, he walked around. A sudden, forceful impact connected with the back of my head. And then I got knocked out. And now here I am in the bio lab. And then I saw Hiruko. She's beaten up. And a few feet from her is a man with a chainsaw. Or a power saw, sorry.
Hiruko.
What up? I'm back! Oh.
What up? I'm back, everybody! Hello, it's me, the sponsor! Woo! Woo!
Who are you?
They were wearing a diving suit. I immediately knew what was happening as they slowly approached. She's going to die! I moved before I could even think. I ran towards the strange figure. Well, everyone in the suit is officially called sponsor now. I rammed into the person holding the power saw. They staggered for a moment, but quickly regained their footing. Stay down! I grabbed them again, trying to get them to drop their weapon. They were holding on tight, leading to a tug of war. My power saw!
No, my power saw!
Let it go! I couldn't move dexterously while I dodged the blade. Eventually, they backed me near a window. They'll kill me. It's do or die. The sponsor kinda is Jason. You have to share. No, it's my power. Ah! The moment I reversed positions, I grabbed them and tackled them as hard as I could. Get him, boy! The glass of the window shattered explosively. So when we dodge, the guy falls into the fire, and then we never figure out who it was. But if we kick him, maybe we can figure out who this guy is. And what, by the way, dodging leads to the comedy route. Grab the power saw. My chest ached as it had been crushed. I couldn't breathe properly, but I got on my feet and glanced around. There he is. Run! Run! And then now he catches us in the wall, and then this is where our decision is. And viciously they swung it down. I'm going to die. The blade was coming, so I... Oh, I like how the decisions are so weird. And I'm gonna be honest, this game kind of makes me want to play a Zero Escape again. We still have to play Zero's Last Reward. Is that what it's called? I still won't remember it. Kick him! Use those massive quads, man! Keeping the attacker in sight, I adjusted my balance. Oh, get him! Down B, baby! Spam that move! I let my momentum carry me forward and kicked their leg as hard as I could!
Oh, that hurt.
Got you like that.
The figure in the suit lurched and fell. The power slaw clambered to the ground. Grab it!
There.
I didn't waste any time. I grabbed the weapon and brandished it in front of me.
Now it's my turn.
I raised the deadly spinning blades, brought them down on my attacker. Only for them to dodge out of the way at the last second.
You won't get away.
Takumi really has become a Dead by Daylight killer. Hold on. Let me see if this works. Let's see if this works. Here we go. Come on. They were sprinting away in the opposite direction. I tightened my grip on the power saw and ran after them. Oh no, I accidentally closed it. Oh god.
AT&T Business.
Now it's an ad. I couldn't afford to let them escape. If I took my eyes off them for a second, they'd melt into the darkness, and I'd be at their mercy again.
I won't let that happen.
Should have used Jason's theme. Oh yeah, I should have. The power saw was weighing me down though. I'd never catch up like this. There was only one option. Whoever this person was, I had to stop them.
tossed the power saw into a nearby bush and broke into a sprint. I know the shaking works well too, right? My chest was tight from how hard I was pushing myself. My legs were so tired that they were practically numb. I didn't stop. Couldn't give up now. I cleared my mind and ran. Little by little, I was catching up to the quarry. A few more feet. I'd be right on top of them.
Huh? Where did they go?
Then I saw them. They were running towards the academy's main entrance with a sense of definite purpose. I know the screen shaking. What is the screen shaking works well? What is it? What's Dead by Daylight? Dead by Daylight is a player versus player horror game. So it's not really a horror game if it's player versus player, because if it's player versus player, you know that the killer is stupid. That's not good. I put in a last desperate burst of speed, but it wasn't enough. They got ahead of me and made it through. Oh God, they're inside the school. No. In the darkness, I hadn't noticed where they were until it was too late. Thanks to my carelessness, the school's safety had been compromised. I have to hurry! I ran into the school following the strange figure's footsteps. I hadn't given up on catching them. Go, 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 go! The person in the black suit continued to run around. They moved confidently, almost like they already knew their way. Is it one of us? I was thinking maybe the killer is Takumi because of the Ato thing, but at least we know it's not Takumi, right? Just where are you going anyway? I was still having trouble closing the distance. They turned a corner and I lost sight of them. Where did they go? No one answered my question. Only the sound in the lonely hallway. The only sound in the lonely hallway was my own voice echoing. Can't have gone far. I need to keep this up or else they'll escape completely. I said completely. Honestly, being inside a school at night is kind of scary. Let's be real. Mostly because it's long hallways. I checked every hallway, every classroom, every locker I could find, but the mystery assailant wasn't in any of them. They probably used the cover of darkness to slip out unnoticed. I think the scary thing about long hallways is that there are only 2 exit points. Like, if you were in the middle of a field, at least I had, like, all the different directions to run. But the only directions to run a hallway are that way and that way. So, I kind of understand why it's a scary place. That, or they were lying in wait somewhere. I checked the woman's bathroom. And I continued my search. Oh, the men's bath. Of course. Why would I think woman's bathroom? The window was wide open, and there were muddy footprints all around it. Dang it, they got away. They escaped through here. Who in the world was that? Is Hiroko okay? What about the others? I turned to leave and check. But all of a sudden, I felt like the inside of my head was getting turned inside out. And then... I blacked out, as if a plug had been pulled from somewhere in my mind. Day 17. Yo, what's up? It's your boy Sirei! My consciousness slowly but surely drifted back from the darkness. From the dark depths that I'd fallen into. Maybe the sponsor is me! Wait, how did we get back in our room? All I remember was I was smoking weed in the bathroom and now I'm here. I opened my eyes and found myself looking up at a familiar ceiling. Honestly, if I look up, that ceiling's kind of sad, man. It just looks like a warehouse.
At the very least, my ceiling is white.
Ah.
It's my room. Last night, Hiruko was attacked by someone in a weird suit.
Ah.
I chased him, but I lost him, and then I blacked out. How'd I get back here? I don't remember a thing. Did someone carry me? Come to think of it. Hiruko, is she okay? Did anyone else get attacked? I reflexively sprang out of bed, but then... The moment I tried to move, a sharp pain shot through my entire body. I guess I did push myself pretty hard last night. I even jumped out of a second floor window. I don't think I broke any bones, but it still hurts. Looking in the mirror, I was covered in cuts and bruises. It's no wonder I hurt so much. Even so, I couldn't just stay put and recuperate. Too many questions that needed answering. I fought through the pain, made my way to the cafeteria. Takumi! I missed you so much, Takumi! Oh, Takumi! It's been so long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 13! And me makes 14. So we're all here. Not Gaku, because Gaku is... Wait, no. Gaku's alive. Who's dead? Ato, of course. I bet she smells like cotton candy. No, she probably smells like licorice and burning tar. That is a very Dotter-me smell. Yeah, different timeline. Even Hiruko, the one I've been worried about. Yeah, Gaku died when we didn't leave the school, right? Leaving the school... No, when we didn't leave the school, Gaku died. Yeah, that's right. Thank goodness, everyone's okay.
Hey!
You can picture her smell perfectly.
Morning, Takumi! What's the matter? You look all out of breath. Were you watching my old SummerSlam videos?
Well, wait, do you guys not know what happened last night?
Something happened last night?
Do they really not know? How could they not have noticed the running around, the glass breaking? Moko, can you get everyone together for me when breakfast is over?
You seem real. Wait, we're literally all right here. Why don't you just tell us now? In the meantime, you should eat too. And try to relax a little, okay, hon?
Sure, thank you. I left the rest to Moko and tried not to panic as I wolfed down some food. At SummerSlam. A little later, everyone gathered around at the table or at Moko's prompting. Is this gonna take long? I think I'm headed for a sugar crash.
That's what you get for putting a ton of chocolate and ice cream on top of your darn booty.
Chocolate ice cream rice? Honestly, maybe.
Huh. You wanted to talk to us about something, Takumi?
Yeah, it's about last night. I got right into it and began explaining, but something wasn't... Wait, where's Hiruko? Hey, where's Hiruko?
Hey! Oh yeah, she said she wasn't feeling well, so she went back to her room.
Being around a disgusting tardigrade like me, tardigrade? Probably made her queasy. That could be a problem. Yeah, Shoma, you are pretty disgusting. Oh, that's so mean. That could be a problem. Without her, I can't...
What? You can't get off?
I didn't miss Kurara at all.
Did you get bored of harassing Nozomi and found another girl to set your grubby little hands on? How many innocent maidens will you corrupt before you're satisfied?
How indecent! Yet intriguing. I demand you tell me more! I missed you, Kiyoshika. I missed you so much. I missed you and your holy Jumanji sword. What are you guys talking about? Anyway, that's not the point. I prefer to have Hiroko around so she can back up my story, but can't exactly go drag her. There's nothing I can do about it. I just have to do the best I can on my own. Alright. It's a long story, but here goes. So there's a killer with a power saw in a diver's suit, and I chased after him, and I kind of became the killer for a moment, and then I almost caught him, but then he dropped a pallet on my head, so I had to walk around the pallet, but I realized I couldn't catch him while I walked around the pallet because the loop was too big, so I had to kick down the pallet, and then I ran after him, but then he found a flashlight and blinded me, and it was really annoying, so I used... Dead by daylight, am I right? I recounted the events of the previous night. Naturally, I started with the strange figure who attacked Hiroko. From there, I talked about how we both jumped out of the biolab window, me chasing the attacker, them dropping pallets. The others listened to in open-mouthed amazement. Probably didn't know whether to believe me or write this whole thing off as a fever dream. I mean, to be fair, we just finished our whole, like, I'm from the future thing, and they didn't believe that either, so... Yeah, they probably don't have the greatest trust in me.
Huh?
And, well, that covers it.
Are you serious? Are you serious? That all really happened last night? Hold on, I need a minute to take this in. My brain is kind of short-circuited after you brought in a maniac with a power saw.
I don't get what's going on either. That's why I wanted Hiroko to be here. Damn. How the hell did none of us realize that what was going down? The biolab walls have surprisingly good soundproofing. You did a good job making it through this ordeal alive, Mr. Sumino.
Yeah, you're a total champ, Takumi!
It's kind of scary, though. Just imagine what might happen to Hiroko if you hadn't been there. Even if this maniac had made mincemeat out of her, we could have just fed it into the Revive-O-Matic.
Don't talk about her like she's a sausage filling! Besides, there's a limit to what the machine can do! But what were you doing in the biolab, Takumi? How can you not remember?
I can only assume you were drugged or sleepwalking. If you're not making all this up, that is. What, you think I'm the one who attacked Hiroko? I'm just speaking hypothetically, but you brought it up. Hiroko is alone. She is alone right now. Honestly, I don't see how attacking our teammates would benefit you, so I'm not entertaining the idea too seriously.
We won't be able to say anything for sure until we get Hiroko's side of the story. Maybe it was some kind of shape-shifting enemy? I mean, there's no one else in this school apart from us.
Nah, the alarm would have gone off if that if that was it. I can English. I passed the 3rd grade, guys. The invaders always show up in huge swarms.
And does that mean the attacker was one of us? No, that can't be. We've already been getting threats. What if even more freaky stuff starts after this?
Just like that, the whole room seemed to frost over. Everyone looked uneasy, except Darumi, who seemed excited for some reason. Hold on a minute. I didn't mean to make it sound like that. But now that the possibility's out there, you can't deny it. Not unless we all have solid alibis, or if we catch the real maniac.
So, there really is a traitor in our group?
There is always only one truth, which means, who was it exactly? This isn't good. At this rate, everyone's gonna start getting paranoid. What can I say to calm them down? Before I could think of anything. Uh-oh. keep your mouth shut, please. Darumi, who had been silent throughout the conversation, suddenly began to tremble.
It's happening! We're finally getting dragged into a killing game!
I take it back. I didn't miss her at all. Yay! Sorry, Darumi, but that's actually the other timeline. You don't get your killing game in this one. Well, she looks pretty hungry.
There's a murderer in our midst! A notorious serial killer. This is the kind of twist I've been waiting for!
It was like a dam had suddenly burst. Darumi's deranged laughter filled the room.
A serial killer hiding in a group of students? Only someone with a severely unsound mind would come up with some...
Man, they're self-reporting, aren't they? Wow, Kodaka. Where's the psychiatrist? You know, the unfortunate thing is, Darumi is the psychiatrist.
Threatening messages, serial killers, power-some maniacs. I can't take this. Yeah. This is so cool. Let's go crazy and start killing each other.
Maybe we should let Miss Amamiya handle the killer. You know, fight fire with fire, or in this case, maniac with maniac. If we need a sacrifice, I'll volunteer. But I might be so useless, the killer won't even waste time on me. You know, there's a great sketch of a killer like chasing a group of students, but he always just ignores one of them.
So we're just assuming all this stuff about a killer is true? I can't keep up.
Guys, please, let's not get paranoid. But from now on, if you have to walk alone at night, be careful. Might be a good idea to keep our infusers with us, too. Then we'll be ready to fight back if the killer tries anything. So, for the first time ever, they're going to keep their infusers on their bot. Of course it's Takamaru. Takamaru, you're a genius. Why do they not? I don't know. I know Takamaru gets a W. I'm gonna go see what I can do about fixing the biolab window. There'll be a good chance to investigate the scene too. Plot! Sorry for the trouble. I'll go see how Hiruko's doing. I'll let you guys know if I find out anything new. Everyone nodded. First of all, I need to talk to Hiruko. She said she's not feeling well, but hopefully it's not serious. Hello, sweetie pie. Darumi! Hey! I missed you. You're still here. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. We all love you.
It seems like that diary was the real deal after all.
Right! In this timeline, they found a diary!
Don't worry, Takumi. I won't say a thing. It's our little secret.
Laughing creepily to herself, Darumi skipped out of the cafeteria. Darumi was definitely like the 8-year-old little girl that scared people when you saw her like in the hallway of like a hotel. You see this little Darumi walking towards you like, oh god. I have to say, I'm just gonna say it. The Shining did irreparable damage to the reputations of little girls in hotels. I hadn't mentioned that old diary to anyone either. It wasn't exactly a credible source. And twins! And I didn't want to risk making everyone even more paranoid. Anyway, I have to go talk to Hiruko. I pulled myself together and made my way to the dorms. To the dorm rooms. I mean, to be fair, Jaws did irreparable damage to sharks too.
Huh?
No good, huh? I rang Hideko's doorbell, but there was no reply. I was reaching toward the bell to ring again, but thought better of it. She's probably sleeping. I feel bad for disturbing her. Or she's dead. Or she's dead. Maybe you should go check on her. After the events of last night. I'm actually trying to read these words that are on the side. The bottom paragraph says, "Let's do our best to defend ourselves today. Protect yourself today." I see temperature something. Weather. Oh, temperature normal. Weather normal. I can't read the rest. Oh, that's later. Got plenty to do in the meantime. Reluctantly, I turned away and left to attend other matters. I already knew where my next stop was going to be. This is where I chased the killer around last night. At the time, it had been too dark for me to make out very much, but I had a general idea of where to go.
Huh?
Should be right around here. I began to rummage around the grass and shrubs, searching for something I'd left behind. Did we find the power saw?
Ah.
Here it is. That's what I've been looking for. The power saw. I'd taken it from the killer and thrown it into the bushes during our chase. Can't just leave this lying around. Better put it somewhere safe. Hefting up the power saw, I carried it back to the school. Do you know what I learned the other day? A chainsaw isn't really a saw, right? You know how saws have sharp edges? Chainsaws don't have sharp edges. Essentially, it rips things apart. It's actually horrifying. You know, if I didn't have a fear of chainsaws before, I do have one now. Alright, it should be good here for now. Wait, you're just gonna leave it here? I guess it makes sense to be in here, right? This is the metal shop. The metal shop seemed as good as a hiding place as any. It's already full of guns and landmines and other lethal looking. I mean, to be fair, there's so many weapons here. One more, it's like, okay, well, if you wanted a weapon, you'd get anything here anyway, so... Power saw. I set it down in the corner of the room and stared at it for a moment. Yeah, but look, a power saw seems to have a bladed edge. The blades look even bigger and more deadly. Glad I didn't get hit. Wow, I'm glad I didn't get hit by these big blades, but if it was a small blade, it's okay. Whoever had been brandishing this at me and Hideko, they were definitely out to kill us. But why? What motive could they have possibly had? Should probably go over the whole incident again. I'll tell the others I've stashed the power saw here next time we're all together. Maybe you shouldn't, because one of us is probably the killer. Just saying. I'm just saying. Hear me out here. Maybe don't tell people where the big scary weapon is. It's like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You see a big Leatherface running towards you, and he doesn't have a chainsaw. He's like, "Hey, have you seen my chainsaw? Oh, you left it over there. Oh, thanks, man." What happened? We're trying to figure out who was trying to kill us. Back in my room, I collapsed. Looking at the clock, half the day was gone. I knew I ought to use this downtime to prepare, but couldn't motivate myself. I still have 3 major mysteries to solve. The first was what had happened last night. What was I doing in the biolab with no memory of how I got there? Maybe the, if you guys remember, in this route, in these routes, Takumi has, like, random memory lapses. Texas Chainsaw Friendship. So maybe this is like Ato taking over our body, but he's doing it in a different way in this timeline. Second was the person in the strange black suit. I had no idea who they were, what they're doing here, or why. Zombie Ato. It kind of is Zombie Ato if you think about it. He's dead and he comes back to mess with us. Third. Oh, the frickin' diary, right. I hadn't looked at that strange diary again since putting it away. It couldn't be, could it? Right, there was something about a serial killer in the diary, if I remember. I opened the drawer and took out the old notebook. Wait a second, I kind of see a, the drawing, it kind of does look like a diver's suit, man. This thing still creeps me out. What kind of deranged person had written these illegible words and scribbled this picture of the killer? Looking at it gave me a weird, sickly feeling inside. Like I was being drawn into the madness on the page.
That was the signal that the killing was about to begin! And now we're all going to...
Thank you, Darumi. Darumi's beautiful song welled up in the back of my mind. Are the threatening messages in this diary really connected? Look, Takumi. Don't listen to Darumi. Very cool, Darumi. Kemjo, you're here. You missed Takamaru's W. She needs an instrument. Da 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 da. Down da da da. I wanted to dismiss it all as meaningless, but I still had doubts I couldn't quite dismiss. Those seeds of suspicion were starting to grow, threatening to choke me from the inside. I just had a brain blast. You guys know the saying, you reap what you sow? It has to do with sowing the fields on the farm, and then when the plants grow, you reap them. I have been using that saying for so long, and I never really thought about that. But you reap what you sow is literally sowing and reaping. Heck yeah. What am I doing? I am learning English. Thank you very much. The seeds of suspicion. It's the word seeds that triggered that in me. Threatening to choke me from the inside. I'm very smart. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Learning a metaphor. I graduated from 3rd grade. Thank you very much.
Be ready to...
And I am a farmer. Thank you very much. I woke up to the usual morning announcement. Didn't get a chance to talk to Hiruko yesterday. I have to track her down. But first, cafeteria power saw. What is 600? I see you guys, some of you talking about it. When I arrived, everyone was there. Except Hiruko. She's totally dead. She's 100% dead right now. I waited, but she didn't show up. In the end, I told the rest of the team that I'd stashed the power saw in the metal shop. She's 1000% dead. She is dead. She is dead as a frickin' doornail. Why is that a saying? Dead as a doornail? Well, I feel a little calmer in here. I needed a change of scenery and found myself in the leisure lounge. There's no one here. That's too bad. I wanted to see Hiruko in a swimsuit. I was in the mood to talk to someone. I wasn't really sure what to do, so I sat in a chair by the side of the pool and gazed at the water. Suddenly, I got an unpleasant, twisty feeling in my stomach. am I so hungry? I just ate a few minutes ago. What's going on with my stomach? And my appetite seems to come and go a lot lately. Has that happened in another timeline? I don't remember. I reached for a bottle of water in hopes of quelling my hunger pangs. That just makes it worse, man. As I did. Hey, Hiruko. Speaking of hydrating. That was disappointing. I'm out of water. Oh, hey, you're not dead. Surprised, troubled expression crossed her face. She must not have expected to find me here. Hello! Don't hate me. I thought I'd finally get to talk to her, but as soon as she saw me, she turned around and began walking. What the frick? Hey, wait! I ran after her and grabbed her, wrapping a hand around one of her long, slender arms. Let me go. Sorry, but I can't right now. I need to talk to you, Hiruko. I have nothing to say to you. Hiruko looked away, refusing to meet my eye. Oh. Why do you hate me? I saved your life. She was acting strange and I had no idea why. Are you feeling better? I heard you were sick yesterday. I wanted to talk to you about a few nights ago when you were attacked in the bio lab. You remember that person with the power saw? Where did they come from? Where did they go? Where did they come from, Kadanaja? Can you let go of me now? You're going to leave a mark. Oh, I'm sorry. I realized I'd been holding on to her really hard and let go. I couldn't let her leave just yet. I shifted around and blocked her path to the door. I already told you I have nothing to say to you. Stop wasting my time and move aside. Huh? Why are you acting like this? Is there some reason you can't tell me? Please, just leave me alone. Oh no. In our memories, did Ato take over our brain temporarily and act really cringe? He strips down and goes, I love you, Hiruko! She's like, that was so incredibly cringe. I don't know whether to cry or kill myself. Hiruko, what are you... Before I could say anything, Hiruko shoved me aside and knocked me off balance. Man, Takumi, whatever your alter ego did, they really screwed up. I fell on my butt. That girl really didn't want to talk to me. Got to my feet to go after her, but she was already gone. Hiruko, I had no idea what was going on with her. Why wouldn't she tell me what happened? Why was she avoiding me? I don't know, but one thing was clear. Hiruko was hiding something. Can't just give up. I need to find the truth. I wouldn't get anything out of Hiruko the way she was now, but there was plenty of other stuff I could investigate. I tried to clear my mind and look around somewhere else. And so, free time. Will Hiruko... Hiruko... Why does Hiruko hate us? Find out next time. Oh man, I love this game. This game is so good. Takumi accidentally spoiled the video game for Hiruko. Yeah, I mean, I really like this game. Will Hiruko is a philosophical question, dude. Hiruko, the Hiruko has indeed Hiruko. Oh man, this game is so good. I might go back to different timelines to like power up my people just because I'm a completionist and I want them to get them all to like max hemoanima, but still, it's like this game is man. Like this game is actually really relaxing, even like how stressful it is, because you know, it's kind of just a story. I don't have to worry too much about like ensuring. I'm starting to understand. I remember I didn't really like visual novels, and you know, I start to like understand. It's like, you know, sometimes after like a long day, you don't want to play an intense game of Sekiro. All you have to do is press A and use Tsubasa. Exactly. That's literal all you have to do. Well, for me, it's press X because I'm on a PlayStation controller, but yeah, it's literally all you have to do. But yeah, this is such a fun game. Unless it's a route where Tsubasa dies, then it's use Darumi. That's pretty much it. Tsubasa and Darumi. Literally all you need. Wait until the creators buff Tsubasa again. We thought Tsubasa was too weak, so we decided to give her attack the range of the entire field. Nobody understands Tsubasa's power. It's using Tsubasa is so fun. Trying to figure out how to render bismuth. What is bismuth? Bismuth. Like the chemical? What a fun stream. I'm so glad you enjoyed. Oh man. It's a pretty rainbow stone. Yeah, like, it's a chemical element. It has the symbol Bi and atomic number 83. It is a post-transition metal and one of the nictogens. Interesting. Oh yeah, and it forms in little squares. That's kind of cool. Yeah, but oh man. Yeah, there's still some things I want to announce or let you guys know about, but I am under NDA, but I'll let you guys know soon enough. But you guys are the only ones who get to know. I'm not going to announce anything on my voiceover channel, which is strange. I'll talk about my voice acting stuff here on my non-voice acting channel, but I won't talk about my voice acting stuff on my actual voice acting channel, which is kind of silly, but you have a bismuth-themed superhero from a chemistry aside. Did you draw superheroes on all your exams? I remember I had an English teacher who would not give you full marks if you didn't try hard enough. So for example, if you turned in the exam early, even if you got everything right, she would still mark you down by a few points because you didn't use the entire time. It's like, oh my god. He can solve your stomach problems. Wait, does bismuth do that? Is bismuth like an anti-acid? Bismuth anti-acid. Oh, apparently it can treat nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, and Wait, is this Pepto-Bismol? Oh, that's literally Pepto-Bismol. Oh, bismuth is Bismol. Nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea. God, I want to look at that commercial. You want to say a pun so bad? Oh, God. Go for it. Nausea, heart. No. Pepto-Bismol commercial. Here we go. Let's see. Is this playing? Come on.
When you get nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, even diarrhea. Hey, there's Pepto-Bismol. Nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea. Yay, Pepto-Bismol! For 5 different stomach problems, Pink does more than you think.
I guess you could say we're back in Bismuth. Ah! No, that hurt. That caused me physical pain. That would hurt. Oh, God. I'm dying. I appreciate that we're the only ones yet. Of course. You guys are the special ones. Everyone else on the other channel are like, eh. You knew it would hurt so bad. Hurt so freaking bad. Ow. Ow. Why have you done this? Why have you done this, Kiyoma? But yes. You like puns? Puns cause me pain and are like 97% of the cause of my depression. Why is it so quiet in here? No, that's a lie. It's a lie. I hate puns. Puns are horror. Puns are evil. But I'm in denial. No. Kiyoma, you are the gremlin that sits on my shoulder. No, like in Pal World, you were literally the gremlin that follows me around. Frickin' goddamn. No fun allowed! Fun detected! Fun detected! Fun detected! No fun allowed! Oh, man. Anyway, I better get going for dinner. You guys, actually, I might stay just for a little bit just to hang out because I actually had lunch at 4:00 p.m. today. Like, man, it has been a really rough several days for me, man. I've been extremely exhausted. I've stayed up till like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock working on auditions and stuff. But, you know what? No, I should probably get dinner. I shouldn't stick around too long. But, yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll stream more 100 Line because I love this game. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. Oh, you had thunderstorms. Please stay safe. I mean, thunderstorms usually are fine, but please stay safe. And You know, take care of leaks if you have them. You know, stay safe. Stay away from thunder strikes. I don't know if you can do that, but yeah, time to eat. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. If you have any quests for me, I will see you all next time.